Will be in the North Gauteng High Court when Judge Chriselda Lewis begins handing down judgment in the Oscar Pistorius trial today. Judge Masipa gave herself about a month or so to prepare the ruling, which is expected to take 2 days to deliver. The Paralympian is charged with premeditated murder of his girlfriend Riva Steenkamp. He shot and killed Steenkamp on Valentine's Day last year, saying he mistook her for an intruder. However, the state has argued that he murdered her. Pistorius also faces firearm-related charges, one of illegal possession of ammunition and 2 of discharging a firearm in public. When the trial started back in March, Pistorius pleaded not guilty to all charges. The verdict will finally bring an end to the grueling trial that grabbed the attention of the media and the world at large. All right, let's continue to unpack this story for you. For more on today's verdict at the North Gauteng High Court, we cross live now to our reporter on the ground, Chriselda Lewis. Chriselda, a very good morning to you. There's such high expectation today for a guilty or not guilty verdict, but that pronouncement is highly unlikely to be made today, isn't it?
Well, certainly very highly unlikely in this matter, Ayanda, in that we're expecting Judge Chriselda Lewis to be very thorough as she's demonstrated during the course of this trial. We've seen her to be a stickler for detail, to go through the expectation this morning is for her to go through the testimonies of the 37 state and defense witnesses, including Oscar Pistorius, who took the stand in this matter. So we're only expected to see or hear which way the verdict will go. Perhaps tomorrow. We're expecting quite a long process this morning for her to go through those details and basically for her to make known which of these witnesses were credible, which of these witnesses were not credible, which of the testimonies were accepted and which of them were not accepted. So all of that we're expecting really to unfold only tomorrow inside this court.
Chriselda, without going into speculation on what the outcome could be, we can focus a little bit, I think, on the technical aspects of it, or the legalese, as some people have called it. They all hinge on whether or not there was intent to kill, don't they?
Well, certainly that has always been the question in this matter. We know that Oscar Pistorius has always maintained that he thought there was a burglar in his home on that Valentine's Day morning when he shot and killed Riva Steenkamp. We saw the state really push to say that there had been an argument that had taken place inside Oscar Pistorius' home. We saw some of the neighbors that came and said they heard screams before gunshots were heard coming from the home of Oscar Pistorius here in Pretoria. So certainly that has been one of the main issues. Did Oscar Pistorius know what he was doing on that morning when he shot and killed Riva Steenkamp? Certainly some of the things that unfolded inside this court as well, which was certainly a surprise. And one of the highlights, I must say, of this case was an about turn where Oscar Pistorius was sent for a psychiatric evaluation following that testimony from Meryl Foster, who said that he suffered a general anxiety disorder. Of course, that came back saying that at the time when this happened, he did not suffer a general anxiety disorder. So certainly we'll be looking to see, as we know at this stage, what we expect is that will be one of the primary aspects. Oscar Pistorius' testimony will be one of the primary aspects that Judge Chriselda Lewis would have taken into account before reaching the verdict, which partly she'll be make known today and tomorrow. So certainly it's part of what we'll be looking out for today, and to what extent Oscar Pistorius will be held accountable for shooting and killing Riva Steenkamp.
Chriselda, let's leave it there for now. We'll continue to cross to you throughout the course of the show. I can only imagine how crowded that particular courtroom will be. If you thought it was packed in the last few months, think again. I think it's going to get even more so today, as the globe is glued to their television screens and other media platforms to see what the verdict will be in the next 2 days.